friends, welcome into my channel today. My name is Shary. If you are new, welcome. Be sure and let me know in the comment section below if you are new and what your name is so that I can welcome you in. And if you are returning, welcome back as always. We're going to be working a little bit today in the what I call Scared Lady with Necklace 507 Girlfriend's Flip-Flop Journal. So all of this was done on the gel print plate. I will link a video on on the making of this. It's not a tutorial, but I did show you some of the process of how you do this on the jelly plate. And if you'd like to see more jelly plate videos, let me know that in the comment section below too, because I really have a lot of fun ideas for that. But anyway, I've put together a few signatures, 3 to be exact. We're just going to have a little play. We're going to make a little bit of ephemera. I think maybe I'll sew the 3 signatures in with you because I've never done that on camera before. So if you're new to junk journaling or you don't know how to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, if this is your first time hearing about one, we'll do that together too. So we're just going to have a little play. I turned my wax on. I was going to make some more candles. I'm in the process of making my fall candles for our fall and holiday candles for the craft shows, but sitting at my desk just sounded better. I don't know. It's been a busy weekend and a busy week, and so I think I'm just a little tired. And my dog's outside. He wants to come in and bark, so I shut my door. So you're probably going to hear him outside whining. But anyway, let's have a little play. And I think what we'll do first, I wanted to let's sew the signatures in. Let's do that. And then I've got a few pockets. I want to show you. These I made when we had our girls' craft day. And I was going to make a couple of these pockets for the journal. And I had a couple other pre-made things I thought we might try to put in there. But I'm thinking maybe if we were to go ahead and sew the signatures in first, that would be a good idea. And I'm going to grab 3 doilies. I've got kind of some stuff sitting off to the side here. So let me move these papers because they're just sort of in the way. Put them over on our scrap basket. Oh, guys, I got to show you a couple new things to tell you about. I got this basket last night at the fair. It's a little big. It's probably not too big for what I need. It's just a little big for my desk. And it turns out the lady lives here where we live, and they're African baskets, African market baskets, and she had some really pretty ones. So I got this for my long scraps, you know, when I'm doing a project, because they always get tangled up in my bigger scraps. These actually should go in the bigger one, but these are from this project. So anyway, show you that. I got, if you've seen my other videos, I had a very old tattoo that I had done back when both my parents passed away 18 years ago now. I have to do the math in my head, but anyway, over the years it's since faded and I just wasn't really happy with it. So there's a gal that has a little tattoo shop here in town, and she's came very highly recommended. So I had her, excuse me, my eye itches. I had her touch up my tattoo. So originally it was a yellow rose and a purple rose. So the yellow was for my mom because she loved yellow roses. And the purple was for my dad. They died 2 weeks apart. Mainly because purple, just because it was kind of, I could have done red, but I just chose purple. I like purple and yellow together. And it was just that and leaves. So she made the roses bigger and obviously more noticeable. Added daisies and just really redid the whole thing. It's still really swollen. I just had it done a couple of days ago. Not yesterday, but the day before, I think it was, maybe. Yeah. So it's still swollen and it's still kind of puffy. I do have a little bit of Neosporin on it right now. And then we got these on our fingers, my husband and I. He got an S for Shary and I got an L for Lawn. So I thought that was cool. I still want another tattoo. Oh, and I got a breast cancer one right here on the back of my neck because I'm a breast cancer survivor, but I'm also fighting breast cancer again because I was diagnosed last year with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. So I wanted my breast cancer ribbon, but I got it on the back of my neck and it's so pretty. I'll insert a picture. The day it was done, so it's obviously going to change a little bit in color, but I want to get one. I found one. I want to get one right here. That's where I was going to put my breast cancer one, but I found a really pretty, I want a sunflower, but I want it like this color, this orangey or rust color, because that's really a good color for my skin tone. So I want kind of a rust little sunflower here, and then it has a hummingbird. It has a hummingbird over here, and then a little butterfly here. We used to call my mom the hummingbird because she flitted around 100 miles an hour up till the day she died practically. And then my dad, we always tell him call him a butterfly when we see him because hummingbirds fly too fast for him. So we figured he was probably more of a butterfly floating around us. So I'm going to have another one for them, but that's down the road because this thing still hurts. But anyway, wanted to tell you about those. I'm excited about that. And Max is going to continue to sit out there and bark. So I've put together 3 signatures. I haven't done any ephemera decorating on it yet though. So this is all either my coffee dyed paper, turmeric dyed paper, or the jelly print paper. And this is a jelly print. I need to make more coffee dyed paper and avocado dyed paper and cabbage dyed paper. I don't know if I'll make more turmeric dyed paper, but it was kind of fun. And then this is another one of the jelly prints. I thought that would be kind of a pretty inside. So let's decide where we want to put the doily. Probably needs to go up against something patterned, doesn't it? Otherwise, it will just get lost. So let's put it right there. So that's signature number 1. That goes right behind Scared Woman with Necklace. And then this is the front of the second signature. And I forgot to, oh, this is going to go, I'm going to make like a fabric type flip with this because it's rice paper that was jelly printed. So it's kind of feels like material a little bit. And then, so this one is, again, the jelly print with a stencil, Tim Holtz stencil. Everything I'm using and that you see here will be linked in my video because most everything I get off Amazon, and I do have an affiliate link. So if you see an item you like and you click on it through my affiliate link, it's no extra cost to you, but I get a little bit of, or will, I never have yet, but I will get a little bit of kickback if you buy something through my link. So I know like my tonic glass craft mat is listed. All my jelly print stuff is listed. I need to go back if I can find it because I buy all my art glitter glue on there too, but I couldn't find the link because I've had it for so long. But anyway, that I get there. So I'll link anything you see. I just got 3 different sizes of scissors. I linked those. So that's jelly print, coffee dyed paper, jelly print. You can see I kept in the warm tones with this particular journal. I just wanted to keep it. I really had no idea what I was going for. I was just doing the printing and see what we got. I think that's really pretty. So that's the second signature. So we can stick in a little, oops. Stick this guy in here. And we won't finish this today. Well, maybe one more video and we'll have it completed, but probably not today. So then where was the middle of this? Yep, that's the middle. Okay, so that's signature number 2. So my grandson plays with my paper clips and gets them all funky. And then signature number 3, this it's a little bit confusing. You know how these twisty floppy things are. Okay, so signature number one. This is actually number 2. This is number 3. It's just the way it closes. So that's really number 3. This is number 2. And I really like this. Was on rice paper. No, this was not on rice paper. Yes, this was on deli paper. Again, jelly print with rice paper and a stencil. Some of my turmeric dyed paper. Jelly print again. So I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. I'm sorry I didn't ask you that yet. It is Labor Day weekend. I'm filming this on Saturday, and it'll probably go up today. We don't have a lot of plans today. We did the fair last night, went to a concert, and it was a lot of fun. I think my youngest daughter, Molly, and Ryan, I think they're taking the kids to the fair tonight to ride rides, but we're not going to go. I'm too tired to go back to the fair tonight. Okay, so now that we've got signatures 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to sew in a signature with you guys and show you how we do that, if you haven't seen it already. And it's going to be a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So basically, once you know you have your papers the way you want them, I just kind of wanted to bring that up. Make sure these are pretty even. They're all a little bit different sizes because they're sort of just random. I wonder if that would be a prettier front. I think so, yes. I like that better on the front than the back, than the other one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is sort of center it right there, and I'm going to open it to the middle. And I get my, once I have, I'm fairly certain that it's right where I want it. Make sure it's, I'm trying to stay right on camera here. Grab my clips. I'll clip this down. Grab another clip. Clip this down. For this side. That should keep it in place pretty good. Let me see, where's my book? My book. Here's my book that I punch on. And here is my, everything I have for my binding. Can you see me okay? Am I in frame here good enough? Can't see where my thingy hoochie thingy is. Okay, so let's get out our, this is my awl. And my needles and what color thread? I usually use the dark thread. I'm going to need to get more. Let's use this one, yeah. And this is just waxed thread. I also got this off Amazon, but that was a long time ago. I'll need to reorder some, so I could probably link that. So you go about 3 times of your length of here. Grab a needle. Just in case you've never seen this done before. And if you have, go ahead and fast forward it until we're done putting our signatures in. That doesn't bother me. You do what works for you. I'm just doing this on camera with you because I felt like playing. Okay, so you're going to go right in the middle. And one thing with these flip-flop journals, they kind of get in the way. I go right in the middle, pretty much just eyeball it, but right in the center. Punch my hole, and then I make sure that I'm all the way out the other end, and then eyeball it just a little bit down, maybe in not even a full inch, half an inch maybe. Not very far, yeah, about a half an inch I think is good. That way you're catching more of the ends of each paper. Same with over here, about a half an inch. Push it through, and then you take your needle and your thread. I go from the inside to the outside, pull it, leave a little bit down because you're going to want to tie a ribbon or put charms or whatever on there, and then I hold on to that, come over to my bottom hole, which sometimes that's the hardest thing to find, right there, come up, hold it tight, and now you're going to go You're going to kind of hold this little tail tight, and you're going to go back through the center and out. Okay, and now you're going to come to the top hole, and you're going to come right through there. Pull it, and now is when I try to see I've got more on this end than I do here, so I can pull up on here, and that allows me to get more here. I like to have these fairly even if I can get them even. Now I've got too much there, so I can pull some back. I always end up off. Oops, my needle came off. Let me think here. There we go. Is that about even? Not quite. A little bit more. There, that should be good. There, that's good. And usually what I do, because I saw my needle on here, is you're gonna want one tail on one side, one tail on the other side of your string. So I just put it through there, pull it through, and then just make sure it's good and tight. You don't need to tear it, but just give it a good tug. And I usually put 2 knots in. See, it's still probably not going to be even on my bow, but that's okay. And I don't have any charms at the moment to put on, so I'm just going to do a bow. I keep seeing my sheets. My clothesline is right outside my craft room window, and I keep seeing my sheets in the wind, and I'm thinking somebody's walking by. Okay, so there's signature number 1. Bit away. All right, so that's how you do a signature. I think this one had 5 pages. Oh, we'll count them. Doesn't really matter. But anyway, signature number 1 is sewn in. Okay, so that is done. Our signatures are sewn in. So let's do a couple of pockets. You know, I better do is put my needle away, and I need a drink of my bubbly water. And let me see how long we've been going. Don't feel like we really accomplished too much. Well, half an hour. We'll play for maybe 20 more minutes or so. I try to keep it under an hour with these. So what I was thinking we could make, put my glue there. Can you tell I drink a lot of fluids? I got my bubbly water and my water. We're gonna make one of these together with this book page that is, what I've got over here is some leftovers from the gel printing. So I thought we could do some things with those, some pockets or something, just a couple, not very many. I don't want this to be real long, but anyway, we're gonna make this little pocket and we'll decorate it. Super duper simple, you guys. This is just paper that was torn. It doesn't even have to be straight edge or anything, doesn't matter. I think you want to do it upside down. We're not going to see the writing too much, but if you want when you turn your book, if you do it with book page, if you turn your book page upside down, then when you fold it up, it's going to be the right way. This one is upside down, but it doesn't matter. You can't really tell. So you're going to take your the top, fold it just into a triangle right there like that. Okay. And then you're going to take each side and fold it in, not quite all the way, just so that you're just not quite to where the paper ends. Do it on that side. Then you're going to fold this up. I usually come up to about kind of just the little top of the triangle there. Fold that. And then what I like to do is I like to kind of find out where these two corners are right there. I just kind of peek underneath and I give it just a little bend. And then I open it up and fold it this way. So then what you have is this little piece tucks in here and you have a cute little envelope. You could open it if you want. I think I glued mine shut. Yeah, I did. But it's just a little pocket. So yeah, then you go in, let's get this is some of my roll-off paper from my, from the jelly printing. Hope my glue wants to work. You could leave one side open if you wanted for like a side tuck, but you certainly don't have to. Just glue your little side shut and you've got a little cute little pocket. So I thought we probably won't put any ephemera in this journal today. We're just going to make a few things, decorate a couple things, and then we'll do that on another video. As I said, I don't want it to be too long. So now this one already has quite a bit on it with the, you know, with the jelly printing, but I did bring over, these are some scraps from our girls' play day that we had when we crafted. Want to ink it, I forgot to say that. If you want to ink it, do it before you fold it. I just forgot to do that. As you can see, maybe I'll just take a little piece of this. Oh, let me tear it there. It's already torn there. Get back in frame here. I'm just going to take this just so it kind of shows you that it's a little pocket there, makes it stand out a little bit more. Got that. Let's get a little piece of fabric. I've also got all kinds of stuff. Got junk everywhere, you guys. Yes, I do. Do. That piece of material, that little piece of material, and a button. Yeah, when we had our little craft day here, oh man, the girls had so much fun. We're definitely doing it again. My girlfriend Janet is coming down Thursday. I have a piece of sari silk here. Ooh, that'd be pretty. Yeah, let's do that. She's coming down Thursday just to visit and hang out, and I think we're gonna go for lunch. I'm sure Delisa will come with us, and probably go to the pizza place here in town. They have really good pizza and sandwiches and stuff. We're not gonna craft this time. Although you never know. One thing about us, you never know what we might end up getting ourselves into. And I'm just playing, guys. I'm just not really doing anything in particular. Just gonna play a little bit here. Glue this on. And I'm just gonna use my art glitter glue. It'll stick it just fine. Just fine. Little piece of sari silk. I like the blue on there. It's a nice complementary color for, I'm not sure that I'm gonna go with the paper. I think we're gonna go with a little bit of lace, like a little lace bundle or something. And oh, that's almost like a fun little already made little, I want to call it a widget. I always want to call a cluster a widget. Let me get my buttons. I'll be right back. We talked about that, love. Come on, come on. Out we go. Out we go. Oh boy. Yeah, he comes in and he insists on barking at me. So yeah, he's out. And what color button do we want to put on here? Let's pick a button. Pick a button, any button. When we had our craft day, we had this button sitting on sitting on the table. We had a big table, and I had like black. Oh, that's pretty, but it's kind of blends in a little too much. And I just got, like, at the dollar store, a big plastic tablecloth because I knew we'd be getting glue and everything on it. And one of our friends, her name is Shary also. She's actually, they're such a cute couple. They're from New York. She's from New York originally. They didn't move here from New York. She knocked us off on the floor. I told her, oh, you get your name on the board. That's what my granddaughter always tells me, Harper. If she gets in trouble at school, she gets her name on the board. Looking for something. I need it to pop. Yeah, so I told Shary, uh-oh, you got your name on the board. But it can't be too similar to that blue. I don't know why. Ooh, I like that. That's good, yeah. So yeah, so we got the buttons picked up and there was no worries. I thought, you know what I thought she dropped? Glue this guy down. Glue this guy here. I thought she dropped. I thought this was what they dropped and fell, and I thought, oh Lord, that's going to be a mess to clean up. I'm going to be finding those for days. Maybe just a little white one, or maybe a black. Let's do a black one. Yeah, let's just do a little black one right in the middle. Yeah, I thought it was these that fell, and I thought, oh, geez, we're never going to get those all picked up, are we? I'd be sweeping those up for years. Excuse my fingers. I don't have one of those picker-upper things, so I have to... My picker-upper thing is my finger. And then that will dry, of course, clear. And so there's one. The only thing I didn't do on that one that I want to do is I did not ink around the edges ahead of time like I told you to do. I should have done that before. I'll have to be careful with my button on there, with my little thing on there now, but it doesn't really matter on this one, I don't think, so I'm not going to fuss with it. And then this little piece, I thought we could make just a little, like a double pocket. So what I wanted to do, this is just paper that was rolled off paper from the jelly printing. So what I'm going to do is I just folded, first I folded the big fold like that, and then I'm going to fold this over. So what I want, and we'll glue here and here, and then we'll glue there and there, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. It's going to be a little pocket, but it's okay. So we're going to glue this one here. And we're going to glue this one here. I probably should have notched it. Oops, didn't want to get glue on my craft mat. Didn't put my paper down. Oh, I forgot I had to open a new baby wipe. I used up my other package the other day. I go through a lot of them when I'm jelly printing, as you can imagine. Okay. This is supposed to be underneath here for work purposes. Okay. So we've got that there, and I wanted to put a little strip here just so you can kind of see that it's a pocket. So that's gonna go, maybe we'll do the green side up. I should have notched into that and I forgot. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments section what you're up to this weekend, if you're doing anything fun. Or one of our friends, they went to a lake called Lake Diaz that is about an hour away from here. They have a family reunion every year there. So that's what they're doing. But it's hot. 103 is supposed to be today, I think. I'm glad I'm not going. Thought I would put maybe just a little piece of sari silk on here. Maybe this. June's new. Yeah, that'll work. That shall work. We're just playing, guys. We're not doing anything. Whoops. We're not doing anything serious. We're just playing. Playing around. Playing around and making stuff with paper. We are. So my little basket's coming in quite handy. Wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but I like it. I like that it's different, it's unique. So then when we have some little ephemera, we can take something and stick. We'll have a little pocket here and a pocket here, a pocket there. And I think I'm just gonna sort of, I wonder if my chomper will chomp those corners. I'm not sure on this paper if it will or not, but let's see. Let's just see. Yeah, it rounds it a little bit. Not bad. Chompered those. And now we can even put something else on there. So I think I'll just leave that for now because I don't know what else I'm going to do with that. But that was just another idea I had. And then these, I can't remember. I made them so long ago. I don't remember how to make them, but I'll see if I can go back and rewatch some of those videos so I can remember how I did it. But it's really cute, and I thought that it might go cute on one of these pages in here. Like maybe on a coffee dyed paper. And this paper's torn a little bit too, so that would actually work really well. Maybe we'll just put that, ink it up and put it in, but you have, it's pretty cool how you fold it. You've got a pocket here, and a pocket here. So let's go ahead and ink this guy up. And then I think we'll probably call it a video for today, because I'm not sure. I've got to think about what kind of pockets and stuff I'm going to make. Oh, and tags. Oh yeah, we were going to make a fabric flip too. And I could have inked that stuff up ahead of time, but obviously when I made it, I didn't think about it. It's been a while since I made this, but yeah, that'll be a good little pocket in there. So we'll doll that up a little bit more. I'll just keep it in there for now. And I'll stick it in the pile over here. This I wanted to make into a fabric flip for in here. Let's see. So many signatures, I got to keep it straight. That might work. No, not with the doily. Maybe that would go better right there. So I might do something, sew it on there, or a piece of sari silk maybe, and then something else. So yeah, I think we'll do that in the next video. We'll work on making ephemera. So that's going to be a page, sort of like a fabric flip. And then I thought one other thing we could do was this. These are kind of neat. This is on rice paper. And we could back it onto some, my glass is dirty. I always save, let me see if I have any. Pretty sure I do. Those are too wide. I could cut them down. No, they're too wide. Yeah, maybe so. Sometimes when I get like hard, like cards, I will save them for backing. Like this would be a good one. I don't know what my husband's out doing. Another kind of a cardboardy thing. That's really hard though. Maybe I'll just use this other one and we'll do two. And then we'll be done. If I can find it now. Well, you know what would work? Yeah, I'll save these too. These are from, you know, Tim Holtz. We could just make a couple of tags with this, right? Yeah, let's do that. I have my cutter at the ready. So this is, let's do a 3-inch tag. So we're gonna take off just a little bit of that. And then let's cut this at 3 inches. And cut this at, like right there will be perfect. Okay. See, save these too because those come in handy for things. And we'll go right there. So that's 2. Whoops. Kind of goofed that one up, but that's okay. So there's 2 good backs right there. We can make 2 tags. Then I'll let you go. My desk is getting to be almost as messy as Leslie's on 507 Willow House Journals. It is. Might end up having to put some coffee dyed paper or something on there because you can't really write on it. Can you? Could write on this though. No, that's going to be the front. So I just want to glue that down to here because that's such a pretty image. I really liked that image a lot. Tell you guys, doing the gel plate printing on rice paper is really fun. I love the way the texture of it. That's what that fabric flip is, rice paper. And I got that on Amazon too, so it's in my links below as well, if you're interested. Don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch. We had kind of a, not a late breakfast, but we had just some like O'Brien potatoes and an egg, but I'm already getting hungry. Imagine that. Me hungry. Imagine that. It's gonna want to curl a little. I almost wouldn't mind going out to lunch, but it seems like we've been eating out so much lately. I feel guilty if we do. I don't know. My husband's usually up for it if I ask him. Maybe we will. I think it's just past noon. Yeah, 12:39. Yeah. I'll see if he wants for lunch. Kind of craving a chili relleno. Our favorite Mexican restaurant that we went to during the pandemic, they did takeout. They really did a great job on their takeout service, and you could get margaritas to go. And we always said that was one of the best things that came out of the pandemic was, isn't that pretty? Is to go margaritas. Yeah, we did that quite a bit. Yes, we did. But they have the best margaritas. They're so good. So we'll figure out, I don't know what we're gonna put on there yet, but we'll have to put something on there because we're gonna have to make it to where you could write on it. That seems like it's wanting to come up a little. Yeah, he was like, what do you want to do today? I'm like, I don't know, it's so hot. I don't want to do anything down here. There's a lot of people in town, a lot of tourists, a lot of traffic for the, because of the fair and Labor Day weekend. And it just, I think we're going to go camping next weekend, not too far from home. It'll probably be a little hot though. We like to go up into the mountains, but we're going with some friends. And one of them just got a little tent trailer, and it's going to be their first, like their shakedown. So it's good to stay close, in case you have any sort of trouble. Okay, there's one. So we'll decide what we want to do with that. We'll decorate that up and get it in there. And then we'll make this one into a tag, and we'll decorate the back of that just a little bit. I'll show you. Doesn't really matter what side I do this, but as soon as I do this one, I think I'll be done because I want to go see if he wants to take me for a chili relleno and a margarita. Why not? We used to always tease and say that's the only reason that we never got COVID was because the tacos and the tequila killed the COVID. And you know what? They are the sweetest family, and they thanked us so many times. Thank you for your support. We really appreciate how much you guys come, because we would go pick up our lunch and then we would just go park in the truck and eat it. I had salt and pepper in the truck and everything. One of the coworkers that rides with my husband to work, they carpool. Why do you have salt and pepper in your truck? He says, oh, that's for when we pick up Astorgas. Yeah, go pick it up, take our to-go margaritas, and sit and eat. But yeah, they were very appreciative of all the support that they got during that time. And it kept them going. And you know what? We've had a few other restaurants in the area that did not do as good of a job. And they did not survive the pandemic. They had to close. So, you know. It's a little crooked, but I don't really care. probably when I pick up and see you guys again, this is what you'll see on my desk, because I don't know, sometimes I come in and tidy it up, sometimes I don't. We'll see if I can sucker him out of a Chili-Reno or something. All right, guys, I think that's going to be a pretty tag, pretty tag in there too. So, all right, we've got a good start on our journal, our scared lady with necklace journal. We're going to put this in. We're going to put this in. Might as well put that in. We'll put this in. I don't think we can put this in because it's might be too wide, but we'll see. And I didn't show you these today, but these just go, again, these I made a long time ago and I've just had them in my stash, but you glue it on the page and then say this is your page. You just glue it like that, but then you open it up and it's a journal spot. So if you wanted your writing to be like this, you would. It's been so long since I made them. So yeah, you could put it on like this and then you could open it up and have your writing paper. So I thought we might put one of those in there too. So that's kind of neat. That's another thing we can put in there. All right, you got there. I got to talk to you. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.